McGehee is superintendent of one of the fastest growing districts in our state. And he has experienced, as I was talking to him about how that in my district, we build a school and we say, oops, it's already overcrowded. And we have to build another school and oops, it's already overcrowded. And Dr. McGehee is going through those kinds of issues in his area. But he will speak about how state budget cuts to public education negatively impact student outcomes.
I'm excited to be here today, but at the same time, sad to be here because we're talking about making an investment in our future that undoubtedly we cannot or will not make. The MAE, Mississippi Madison Education Program, was funded several years ago, and the formula basically targeted our school districts being able to perform at the C level, the mid-range of proper academic performance. So when you don't fund an adequate program, I will tell you that's an inadequate program. Okay? So how many of us want our children and our grandchildren to go to inadequate schools? How many of us want a world-class program? Not only with our next door neighbors in Louisiana and Alabama, all right, but across the country. The reality of it is in Madison County we compete daily. When we have an underfunded over the last several years, right at $30 million, class size is immediately affected. Anybody who's been in the classroom, there is a difference between 22 7th graders and 28 7th graders. Okay? It's all about relationships. We want to create a competition in Mississippi to be better today than we were yesterday, be better tomorrow than we are today. It's as simple as that. Invest in our future, invest in our young people. Poverty is a terrible thing. The way out of poverty is education. You're looking at the product of an education, a class education in Southwest Mississippi. My dad didn't get out of the 6th grade, didn't have a formal education, but he had a world-class education in that area down there from the world, as he called it, the School of Hard Knocks. Thank goodness my brother came in one day from Natchez Adams High School and said, Dad, I want to go to school. He said, well, you're already in school. He said, no, I'm in college. He looked at me and said, how much does that cost? Mike said, I don't know. He said, well, we'll find a way. So when my older brother went to that great learning institution in the South, the University of Southern Mississippi, go Eagles, I was able to go because my older brother went, what you going to go do? It's like you're talking about following, correct? So I followed. Then my younger brother followed. And then beyond that, now we have 9 members of the family who graduated from the University of Southern Mississippi. So I'm telling you, we have to invest now for the long haul. That investment every day causes us to compete in Madison County. We have options, public, private, and parochial schools in Madison County. We like to talk about radical hospitality, but sometimes we feel like we're fighting with one hand tied behind our back. We have to offer those opportunities to our public daily for the performance and interactions that they have for their offspring, for their youngsters, because they want them to go off and have a world-class education, and we want them to return to great citizens of the great state of Mississippi. The other part that I want to talk about today is really pretty simple. If the idea is to graduate them, well, first of all, you got to educate them. All right? And if you want to educate them, you got to motivate them. So what we talk daily about in our 12,560 students, 21 different locations, and 2.1 million square foot, our mission is really pretty simple. We want to motivate, educate, and graduate. Thank you.